Alrighty. Oop. Hello, hello, hello. I'll just give me a second. Wait for everyone to jump on in, and then we can have a look at what's going on. Bit of green out there today. Algo, ooh, having a real run there. All right. So little chat box, come over here. If you've got any questions, just ask. I'm happy to answer your questions. Okay, good day to you all. Um, Thoughts on Tomo Perp? Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. So hello to you all. Look, feel free to go and share this puppy out. I do this for everybody to benefit from. So you're more than welcome to put this out into any groups or whatnot, and I'm more than happy to. The more the merrier, shall we say? Okay, so we're going to start with the big dog Bitcoin and see just what we got going on here. It's starting to look quite interesting. I'll show you why. How was the ops move, mate? Not done. So I'm buildings owned by or managed by government, and mate, for a contract for a 6-month lease to sign, it's got to go through about 17 different people, and it's just a pain. So all my stuff's in my garage. And yeah, maybe tomorrow. Government. Anyway, so what I'm looking at here is, Bitcoin's pulled back in. Let's have a look at this weekly because I have been focusing on it quite a lot, and I've been speaking about a deeper pullback potentially being available. Now, if we don't get a deeper pullback, I got no issue with that, right? No beef at all. It's really held. And the catalyst for me would be if we break the high of this weekly candle, then I think we can. We can go higher. No problem at all. We are not overextended from these averages. We have not seen a massive parabolic move like we did back here. It's steady. That even this period, this run up that we saw from the last cradle. Let's go from that bullish candle to the high, 32%. Now I know that's a big move, but it ain't. You look at this one over here, for example. We're talking about, what would that do? 86%, more than double. So we know Bitcoin can really get its skates on, and we know when it does not take any prisoners. Short it at your peril. Support, you can see down here around here, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 1. 11, 11, yeah, 1. Anyway, you get my point. And a bullish candle here. Now, it's not really kicked on too much just yet. The 2-day, look, pull back in, starting to gain a wee bit of momentum there, slowly. The 4-day as well, bullish candle, break the high. That'll be the weekly. So I'm looking at all these different time frames, trying to get a bit of a better picture, a bit of a better understanding for what it's doing. Now, yesterday didn't do a great deal, and today, look, it could be sloppy again today. Look at the cyclicity we did have: higher low, higher high, higher low. The issue I had yesterday was it didn't follow through. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I was after. Didn't get what I was after. Crashed. Well, when I say crashed, more of a, it didn't crash at all. It fell, and then since there, it's recovered a few $100. So it's not out of the woods yet. All right, it's not out of the woods yet. There's nothing for me to be trading just yet. The cyclicity is not good enough just yet for me. Ethereum. Now this is got a big roo. This is a killer here. Pulled back in, moving very, very well there. Ethereum's already sort of set itself back into that bullish momentum. Looking really, really nice there on that daily. Now, I've put some Ethereum into other projects, and I did take a bit of profit up here. So, and look, I'm looking at things going, oh, do I want to have more Ethereum right now? Yeah, I do want to have more Ethereum. But, yeah, I'm certainly done better than just holding Ethereum through. It's just about trying to find a trade now. I'd love to see a pullback. Look at this 2-hour yesterday. Now, with hindsight, obviously, that would have been a fantastic trade. But I don't have hindsight. I, at the time, didn't take that. For whatever the reason, I saw it, and I did not take it. Actually, no, hang on. I was watching the pullback. It's 8 o'clock last night. What were we doing at 8 o'clock last night? I was doing not trading. But I'm pretty sure I made a conscious, I wasn't going to trade that pullback as it stood. But either way, beautiful, beautiful move. And now what I'm doing is I'm trying to see if I can, locate an area that I think is a worthy area to start buying. Now, if you're not trading, if you've only got the cradle, this isn't going to make too much sense. I haven't got a booster in there, but I am open to all sorts of time frames here. I'm actually going to pop Ethereum in, but what we're going to do, we're going to make this a pretty little. Let's go to the old vomit yellow or baby diarrhea yellow. Either way, what a beautiful visual. Weekly Cardano, just a bit of a spew on this one, eh? Like, I was waiting for that candle. You know, it's... Yeah, it's too big. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. But look, let's not get too upset here, because although we have a high, lower low, like we do have some momentum starting to pick up here. It's a bit of a dog's breakfast at the moment. I can't really put it in yet. There's nothing. See, a lot of them are winding up. You know, like it's starting to get that further carry through. It's not right there for me on Cardano. Algo. Now this might be all right in the 4-day. Let's just have a little sticky beat here. Look at that. We've got 3 days to go, of course. So Buckley's chance of that working out. Another day there on there. Let's go to the 3-day. Yeah, I do trade these higher time frames. Ooh, 50 cents, round number. Yeah. I mean, look, it's 2 days away. Yeah, look, I'll put it in, but you know, I'm not going to miss that. I do a scan 5 days a week in the morning, 9 o'clock. As far as anything goes here, lower time frames no good to me. On to our altcoin. Again, big candle. I'm just, you know, some of these candles, I just took off a little bit too fast. That's the problem with crypto sometimes on those higher time frames. Sometimes you don't get those smaller candles. So when I do, I let them run. That's why the Binance trade, I'll show you in a minute from the other week. Some of you are probably in that actually. Altcoin index, it's starting to get a run on. I want to see it extend. I want to get it, that again, that really nice follow through is really what I'm after there. If I don't have it, I'm not interested. Atom, this was a little bit of a bugger. I took this, didn't take a 1-to-1. You could have, I mean, it got there twice. And then I moved my stop up to here, for which I had a small amount of risk in, and I got taken out before it's recovered again. You know, this happens sometimes, guys. I might actually get a trade on that in the daily tomorrow, but yeah, at the minute, nothing of too much interest other than, as I say, you know, potentially a daily cradle, 2-day. Yeah, it looks pretty good there. It's a little bit, you know, it's not perfect right now. It might take a little bit of time in the oven. Bitcoin Cash, I'm leaving that. We're sitting around support. There isn't really anything too exquisite there. Now, Binance, this is one that I do like the look of. A few of the exchange exchange tokens have been doing well. Think FTT, for example. That thing's been rocketing. I think Horby has been doing pretty well, and OKX as well. Now, of course, we've seen Binance, the big dog, have a good move. And look at this consolidation through here. Now, I'll show you what my trade was, because I did mention, I think it was on a video, or it might have been of the scan. Yeah, Ash, you might get a good one out of that. This little cradle back here, I'm in that. Again, it's already hit 1-to-1. I haven't taken it. I've let it run. I'm trading the September futures contract, the September 25. And stops to there. Look, I'm really hopeful to see a bit of momentum come in, kick in, break that level. We get up through that $24 mark. We could be off to the races there. If we do see it break above, I'll be looking for pullbacks into there for cradle trades, that sort of thing. I'm not going to put it in the list now. I am long. I'm not going to put it in the list now because there's nothing there that I'm stalking at the moment. Nothing on BSV. Bitmax. All right, higher, low, high, higher, low, higher, high. Pulling back in. Yeah, we got that. 16, well, the trend's there. 8 again. Look, I tell you what, I'll pop it in, and what I'll do is if I have to take it out at the end because I've got better options available and it sort of pales into insignificance, then I will do. Doge, looking pretty average to me. I'm going to leave that. Dragon, starting to get that follow through, and I was looking for a trade down here on this 2-day a little while back, but it just didn't quite give me that blooming setup and big candles through there. But again, like I say, it has come back into that right region, and it's looking strong. The whole market is starting to Touchwood. Starting to look a little bit stronger. Yep. I'm not going to give it a kiss of death. EOS. No. Looking on these high time frames. I mean, here we go. Look. Just a big candle. Check it out. Not a small candle at all. A little bit messy through there. It's not got my attention. Leaving EOS alone. Ethereum Classic still very sideways. Untradable for me. Here's our exchange perp. Look, it's a little bit... it's got to get through. I think it looks like it's fairly weighted towards Binance here because of this consolidation, because you'll see in a minute, Horby and OKB, I believe, both have had a good run lately. It's getting some momentum, but again, very similar to Binance. If we can clear out of this consolidation period, I think we've got a bit of we got some legs there. You know, we do have room for larger movement. Horby, here you go. There's the move yesterday. Good 4%. Oh, sorry, 2%. I thought I said 4. Yeah, it's not doing too much. I'm not interested. Leo, flat. No, thank you. Link. Okay. No, I don't like it the 12. Don't like it the 16. Don't like it the 8. Don't like it the 4. I'm not interested in Link. Yes, it's pulled back to what is, you know, a bit of a level there, but it's. I mean, I'm going to take that out. It's irrelevant now. If it was anything, it was up here. Litecoin. Bummer. This was in my list today, and I'll tell you why. It was this 4. I wanted to see it come into here and give me a little bullish candle off a 60. Now, of course, little, being the operative word, was not attained. So Litecoin for me comes out. Look, it's had some pretty good legs of late. A really strong recovery the other day of 10%. It could change very, very quickly. Out of the list, please. And I'd like to see the cyclicity come in really well. I want to see this now push above to a higher high, giving a very clear higher low. Remember, I trade very simple. I just keep it really, really simple. It's not about trying to be tricky. It's just about sticking to things that work. It's really important to remember that. Don't try and overthink things. Resistance there on Matic, it's just a reference point, nothing more. Okay, mid perp. Again, it's just got to commit. You know, it's got to commit to that move. It's not yet done it. And look at these. There's a couple of these candles out there of just like, look at this on the 15. Check it out. Whammo, bing bong. Just a big, big turnaround. Let's look at that as far as swing. So the swing from the high to the low, 4%. All right, and then from the low to where we are here, you know, another 4%. It's been swinging around like a, I don't know, like a base or a cricket bat at under 10s. I don't know why, but there you go. The analogies are not coming, not flowing quite as well today. Okay, B. No, thanks, B. Let's have a look here. Let's go into here. No, I can't. Okay, B. It's just a little bit too. It's a little bit too erratic for me for the time being. Let's go lower, actually. Let me have a quick look lower here. It might have a bit of better structure. No. Okay, no, there's, I mean, no worries. Latic. It's not. I want to see it get a little bit more cyclicity. It's a little bit too erratic, you know. I'm looking for that perfect setup, and I won't trade until I get it. Shit, perp. No. Tomo. All right. Someone asked about Tomo earlier. Break of descending line. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you what I see. Because, I mean, we can all, you know, unless you've gone through and learnt how I trade and following these strategies, then you probably will see things slightly different to me, but I can only talk the language that I know, which is the language of trading. I'm not seeing anything on the 4 that's of interest. I'm not seeing anything of 8 that's on the interest. Of interest. I'm not seeing any longs. I'm not seeing any shorts. At the end of the day, you look at this weekly, and what you've got is a pullback into that cradle. It's in an uptrend. I don't see anything worthy of the 3 unless we break the high of yesterday, the last candle here. I don't see anything on the 2 unless we break that same level. So all in all, with Tomo, I don't see anything. Tron. Oh, Tron. Oh, Tron. Ah, look at this for a beautiful pullback. Lum-de-dum-dum-dum. Boo! Cracker. I wanted that candle in here. I wanted that candle more bullish. I got neither, but that's okay. We don't always get what we want in life. If you look up here, I actually thought that there might have been a great cradle there, but I was wrong. Yes, great profit, but you go to the 4 to the 8, and there's no confirmed high or low there. So, you know, geez Louise, we missed out. As it goes right now, again, a little bit too erratic. The market's sort of, it's coughing and spluttering a wee bit too much for me. And it could just be, you know, clearing out a bit of the carbon before, there might be a bit of water in the petrol before the thing gets going. That's what I'm hopeful of anyway. The 6 was good, huh? Oh, yeah, that's it. The trend. All right, let's go back to this weekly. Check out where we've come from. XRP pulled back in, moving away. Yeah, I saw someone's asking to look at sushi. I won't be looking at sushi. Just there's not enough data there for me. I do add different contracts as they come to life, but they've got to come to life. They've got to have a little bit more for me to look at. 2 days of listing or 1 day of listing, there's no way in the world I'm going to touch that. And that's not to say that you should. It's just not going to suit my trading style because I'm looking for trends. There's no trends that will really set up in that time, and I need a little bit more data. It does seem to be the hottest thing since sashimi. I've just wrecked the whole joke now. It was crap anyway, but you know, I'm a dad. I'm allowed to do this, eh? 8 hour. I'm not seeing anything in here. XRP. It's, look, again, you know, I want to see this. I want to see it. Let's get moving. Let's get some confidence back. Let's get some, you know, follow through here. Tezos. Ooh, I do like this. Now, I was long 3 things yesterday, therefore I had to keep my risk managed appropriately to what I'm allowed to on my portfolio. Thanks, Ferraz. I knew you'd be cool with that. I think we're on the same team there, mate. Tezos, yeah, look, I might get another opportunity in here. I didn't take it the other day because I was already in a position, or 2 other positions. What I like about it is this, right? If you recall, I mean, we've been together for a while now. It's getting serious. Resistance, I was like, getting in on that break, much like Ethereum, Cardano, and Link had done throughout the year. And I was waiting for that pullback. I got that pullback. Now I got stopped out on this one, so in there, out, got another opportunity here. Didn't take it just because, as I say, I've got to manage my risk on my portfolio to work. And 3. Yeah, that was a beaut, absolute ripper. That was the one, not the 2. I think it was that one, not the 2. Yeah, it was. It was this one. That's a cracking trade. I'm not with it, and will I enter it because it's lower? No way. No, not at all. I'll keep an eye on it and see if I can get something from it. But yeah, you should be in that if you're not already. And this is why it's good to have your own, like to have the rules, not just see what I do, but to actually have the rules, because you don't need to wait for me. You just do it. You know, you find the people that are in my scans each day, or even just in the community, or even just have all the strategies. They know what they're looking for. Speaking of looking for, let's have a look at this. This was in my list today. Right, that's staying in the list. Boom, boom. Why? Higher low, higher low, higher high. Pull back into the cradle zone. Oh, yes. I'll have that comp. I've been stalking this for a while, as you can see with these fib points. I want to see it pull back into 220. Didn't happen. Let's see if I can plan out the next one, eh? Neil. Man, it's just such a good trend. Some big days, 12, 10, 6. I like it. More importantly, look at this chart structure, guys. Look, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. Off we go. You're going to see that in Sol in just a minute as well. These are the trends. See, when you look at this chart, right, you know when I say we're looking for good, clean, smooth trends, this is the sort of thing I'm talking about. Smooth, clean trends, all right? This is perfection. It's going in the list. I'd take it on a 2. I'd take it on a 4. I'd take it on an 8. Yeah, all of the above. I'll just wait and see what I get here. 15. Do I have anything? No, it's a little bit sketchy. It's in the list. Kyber starting to move. Needs more cyclicity. Swipe. A little bit tired. A little bit of not enough going on there. Gold's heading towards 2,000 again. Good for gold. V-Chain, nothing much there. Ampleforth. No idea what they do, but geez, they do it a lot. 59, 35, 21. Stops hit on my last 4 trades. It's a numbers game. Next one might be the one. Well, that's why you've got to make sure you manage your risk, right? I mean, that's the idea. I've had... What have I had? I think the last 4 have been stop outs for me as well, to be fair. So don't, it looks like you've got the right attitude there, Barley. It happens sometimes, mate. You can't... It's the random nature of the beast. As long as you're taking your screenshots and following that process and using your checklist to make sure that you're not taking crap trades, you'll be sweet. Don't worry about it. But the only way you can not worry about it is by assessing what you're doing so that you know. Check funding on AMP. Yeah, righto. Good on you, mate. That's what you got to do. Hello, Meth Witch. Polkadot. No thanks, not enough there. Sol. Now here's a beauty that many in my community did get their little pretty hands on. Check this out. It's not the smallest of candles, but also it's not huge, so it's all good. This is the sort of trend I'm talking about. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, mate, it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference monitoring your trades. The other thing I'll say is, look, the last 2 weeks or so, since Bitcoin's kind of gone to that a little bit of a consolidation, there haven't been as many clear trades that have just run on. You make your money when markets are trending well. Now, Bitcoin's been sort of a bit stuck. Now, there's been some good profits to be made out there trading against Bitcoin. And look, there have been some good perp trades as well, don't get me wrong, but they've been fewer and farther between. That's why when it comes to your trading, you've got to work with the market, and you've got to back off sometimes a little bit. And that's why the community's great that I've gotten Slack there, because I'll say to people, look, I'm just backing off a little bit here. I'm just going to be a little bit way more careful until we get that cyclicity kicking back in. And when we get that, cyclicity back, it really can be very... how's the best way to put this without sounding like a dickhead? It comes more naturally to make money, put it that way. It just becomes a lot more simple, okay? Now, Sol is trending well. It's going well. And, people are making money. Now, I didn't take that again because of my risk management rules, but I still pointed it out to people, and good on them, because they got it. MTA. This little puppy dog down here, was that the 2? I think it was the... Oh, no, that was today. Oh, there was that too. Look at that. Where was I on that one? That was an 8 a.m. I don't know. Well, there you go. Either way, I know there was this little 2-hour cradle in here, so you might be long there. It's a nice looking trend. Oh, that's a nice run, mate. Yeah, but that's the thing, Laddick. Mate, I'll tell you what, it's really hard sometimes to know when to sit back a bit. And I guess that's... And look, I don't get it right all the time either, but I do pull out quickly. Yeah, and sort of try and avoid those periods where you give a bit of a back. Because a lot of people will make money, then they'll give it back, and then they'll make it, give it back. The idea is to continue to make it, and when you're not making it, hold it. So, yeah, just be aware of that. That's what the community is really good for, because I can share a lot more in there. Anyway, okay, so there's nothing here right now. Yeah, I've got 2 kids. Good to hear. I only started the last few weeks. I've taken a few good trades, but haven't had a good win yet. Oh, David, look, it's going to come, mate. Just stick to those rules, plan it out. I'll be honest, man. You're going to have wins. You're going to have losing trades. It's part of the process. Fall in love with that process, and you'll be good to go, mate. That goes for everybody. This is a great trend. Faraz, do you always allow your trades to stop out, or do you close off trades once you see great profit? Look, 99%, probably 95% of my trades, or 90% of my trades are stopped out with a trailing stop if I'm, locking in profit. But if something does go absolutely nuts, and we get a silly parabolic, 60 or 80% move, something, it just goes, and it goes nuts. Well, I always talk about, what's the best worst case scenario. So do I close a bit of it here? Like, do I close 25% of it here and lock in some profit? Will that upset me if it keeps going high? Do I close all of it here? So there's a few different things to think about. And consider along that journey, but typically it's a stop. I'm going to put ball in, or bell, or whatever you want to call it. I like it on that 12, and I also quite, well, the 8, if I got back to 30, maybe $30 would be a king. Now that might be tomorrow morning if it's going to be anything, but I don't mind that. Rooney. Nope. Nope. Anyway, hang on. Let me just double check that. Yeah. Not so keen on that. Ooh, Maker. That was a potential yesterday, I think. Yes, it was. Now. Selfless. How much do I look to make per transaction? I don't. I don't have set, I've got to make this. The only thing that I've got set that I must focus on is 1-to-1 so I can get risk free. This is crypto, man. I let my runners run. I really like this trend. I'm just trying to work out what time frame best. Probably not the 2. Because with crypto, you might have 4 trades that you lose on and a 5th that wins, but the winner, you're up, 15-to-1 on your risk multiple. It's a game at the moment, and it's going to, whilst we've got this heavy volatility, we can make a lot of money until this market gets into the place where it becomes a normal NASDAQ type. Don't forget the NASDAQ was a nothing DAC back in the early 90s. Look, I like that trend. It's got to pull back. It's got a bit of work to do. 2 hour here might be good. Damn. That was it there. What was that? I knew on 12 o'clock. Yeah, I was lifting things then. I've got to go past that now. Okay, let's have a look at the list that we've got. All right, ETH, waiting for that pullback. Simple as that. It's a great trend. I want in. I just want to wait for that opportunity, and I will Cobra straight in, smash it. Algo perp. We're looking at the 3-day down here, aren't we? Yeah, it was 2 or 3. Either or. Pretty sweet. Couple of days to wait there. BitMax 4 hour. Yes, this is what I was toying with killing off. The litmus test really got to be this, guys. Am I going to raise this order? No. So, it's gone. DeFi liking the look of this. A pullback in to the cradle zone. 1 hour, 2 hour, good. All right. Nice trend, broke resistance, flat level. That looks to me like, that could even be a 61.8 there. We'll be close. Chuck a bit of fib in there. Fib. Anyway, in and around that region is what I'm looking for. 4 hour, bring it back. Give me cradle. Give me love. That's what I want. Looking good. Great trends. Sol. It's already gone. This one's already gone. Why have I got it in here again? Yeah, for me, Sol has... It's flown the coop. All right. Down here on the 12 and 8, I quite like the 12 really on balancer, and looking at maker here. Oh, it just keeps on getting better. Lovely trend. Okay, let's come back to some questions. Let's focus more on how much you can lose per trade. That's it. It's about managing your risk. the profits will come. You just got to manage that risk. Some of these cradles have moved from what I would call large candles. Yeah, look, sometimes it is hard. Look, sometimes it is, and you know, everyone's different, mate. Like what I say is, you know, if it's not big, it's small. But that can sometimes, I'll look at it and go, well, don't forget, my number one rule for everything I teach is if it's not clear, it's not there. That's got to be clear for you, all right? Not me, you, because you're the one that's got to do it. I'm not sitting there in your living room. It's up to you or your office or wherever you are. It's not up to me, it's up to you. So if it's not clear to you, hey, don't take it. Don't worry, and don't go on high and say, oh, I should have done this. No, you did the right thing by making a decision. It's your job to make a decision. You're a trader. I leave some too that go on to be crackers. It's part of life. Deal with it. Get with the program. Be happy with who you are, where you are, and keep moving forward learning. I bet a bunch of you are not taking your screenshots, and I bet a bunch of you haven't gone through the rest of the strategies. That's on you. These are two things that are going to help you massively. So do what you can to get better. Don't worry about what you can't control, all right? So one day you'll visit Bondi Beach. There's not much meth here, LA Meth Witch, so you might want to go west for that. Adam, yes, Adam, you are a fantastic mentor, and we do have mentors available for those that have asked, or are you just plugging yourself there, Adam? I'm not quite sure. Oh, the crazy snake setup. The striking cobra. Yeah, I don't know when that's going to set up again. That's a wee gem, that one. So righto, look, I've got a couple more videos that'll be coming out this week as well. Don't forget to hit the like, hit the thumbs up. That's the one. Yeah, hit the thumbs up for me. Turn on the like subscribe and turn on the little bell thing. So I think that tells you when I'm going live, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, keep an eye on what we're doing because there's plenty about to kick off, all right? So yeah, lots to do. Most importantly, keep focused. And Rafa, mate, tradercobb.com, that's where we live. There's also a huge amount on YouTube. So go through that series, check that out, mate, and then hit the website, tradercobb.com. If you've got any questions, ask my team. We're here to help. Take it easy. Have a great day and be happy.